Let's start again. Hello, with the mic unmuted. We're going to be playing Final Fantasy today. It is very snowy here in Nova Scotia. It is like the planet Hoth, is what I said, muted. So it was funnier when I first said it. This is the final parts of Final Fantasy XIV ENDWALKER. So I have to say, if you are not at this point, if you do not want to be spoiled on the amazing expansion, the final part, did I say final part, of the story, please click off, watch something else, go outside, hang out with your kids, play with your dog, do whatever you need to do. I should have checked this before. Okay. I was just about to say, if I'm going to be waiting in queue forever and then just started this live stream, that might have been a little silly of me. So let's go ahead, we'll switch to the game. Hopefully everyone can see it. And yeah, let's get it going. Only 25 players in queue, it's the middle of the afternoon, that's why. People work for a living, you know, have lives other than video games. Okay. Now, I don't have all the parts uploaded to YouTube yet for this playthrough. They will be going up at some point. Oh, yes. Plug my controller in. See how prepared I am? I'm so professional. I am just the best at this stuff. Not really, we're just figuring it out. Okay, headphones. Check one more thing. Okay, that looks good. What's this saying? Hey, cool, everything is up and running and everything is live. Now, we took a break from live streaming there for a minute when ENDWALKER came out. I wanted to take a break because I was in early access for the weekend, and I just wasn't sure what the right course of action should be. If I should just go straight into live streaming every day, or if I should, you know, do uploads, and I ended up picking the latter. So I've recorded my whole journey through this game, and I have it all recorded. Let's make sure I'm recording. Okay, cool. One time I live streamed and I didn't record, and it wasn't a big deal, but it was a little annoying. Anyway, so this also will get uploaded to YouTube later on once I get it all uploaded, edited, and put through, and the entire playthrough will be on YouTube. So if people are gonna watch this ahead of time, I just want to deter you. If you're not caught up in the story, don't watch this video yet, okay? Play through the game, watch, you know, other videos, get caught up to this point. Victory, loss. That's the quest we're starting. This is going to be major spoilers for the story. And also, if you're just jumping in at this part, you're not going to understand. So just be fully aware of this, that this is very spoiler heavy, all right? With that being said, I'm a Scotian, and we're playing Final Fantasy today, as you could gather from the rest of this big old intro of me stumbling and mispronouncing and just roughly reading through things very messily. So here we are. Let's get it. Let's do it. Enough is enough. Let's get this candy. Never have I felt such emptiness. It's as part of me is gone. Already messing up my words. I'm fine. Like I said, our quest doesn't end here. Regards his comrades in solemn silence. Are you ready to continue on? Then let us make for where that light shone. Estola and Uriange have opened the way for us. Okay. Might have to turn that light down. I say this every time I start live streaming, and then that light is just so blinding in my face. I have a light on my webcam. I wanted to just have the window open, but then it's just too much light, and I didn't look good at all. And my quality is not very good as it is, so, you know, we want to make it so it's not terrible and crazy. Everything else should be fine. The live stream should be perfectly good. The recording definitely will be good. If the live stream, you know, sucks and it's really janky, then, you know, it'll just get deleted and no worries. And then this will just get uploaded and, you know, none the wiser. I need to get some extra things to make this live stream and video thing go better. Streaming computer, an extra monitor. Is that thing still following me? And, you know, capture card and all these things that make videos and stuff look good. I'm just gonna turn this down. Please don't mess up my webcam. I don't want to keep like exiting in and out of OBS, but I'm gonna have to because I don't have a very good camera. There we go. Yeah, we're fine. Okay, I promise I will not be doing that very often. That'll be the last time I mess with the webcam. Okay. Yes, I can feel it. The aether emitting from the arcane pattern. This is a portal, and no mistake. Let us see where it leads. This place is so crazy. Oh man, it's so cool. Ooh. Alright, look around. What's going on? Deal with these bad boys. There's a current over there. Use my new powers because I'm all powerful. Pass through the portal and wait for your comrades at the destination. I want to get the aether current here first, though. Because I can't help myself. I need to get it. This reminds me a lot of Omega. With the computers and stuff. Data. Every area we've been in has been like a different, almost like a different memory. I don't know if that's what they're striving for or not, but the first part of this area was just littered with dragons. And it seemed like Miss Summergar, if that's how you say his name, the original dragon guy, he was from this place. And then we went to the next section of the area, and it was like these little ghost, different civilization people. And now we're here, the third area, and we got like computers, very reminiscent of the Omega raids. And also, have you guys ever read the graphic novel Saga? A lot of this stuff reminds me of his art in there too. Not his, he has an artist, not the, I forget her name though, Fiona? Fiona something. Anyway, new point. Amazing, yet another civilization. Attacked as soon as you arrived? Not the most welcoming places, is it? We must try to find denizens who are amenable to conversation. We should also get the lay of the land, see how far we can go. I'll help Elfino with that. In the meantime, you and Grahad can search the friendlier folk. You got it. Apart from hostile beings, take care with your footing. I mislike the look of this terrain. Not knowing what the locals are like, you'd best take care of yourselves. We'll find you once we finish exploring. You guys be careful. Right? I will cry buckets if something happens to those twins. I expect the twins will seek the outermost bounds of the Isles, so I suppose we search the central area. There are machines patrolling here and there, sentials in all likelihood. Like those you have encountered, they will most certainly attack any who venture too close. So let us avoid them, and look for others that appear more approachable. Her armor's cool. Oh, she must have dyed that gear. Yeah, once you get the level 90 gear, and you do the role quest, you can just dye your gear. That's different from past artifact gears. You see naught but patrolling machines in the area. They do not seem inclined to non-violent... Did that just say intercourse? These robots are cool. I don't think I've ever seen this type of enemy. Shutting down. Okay. Is that an aetherite? Oh, it is too. Well, let's go see what that's all about. What's this guy wearing? Paladin armor. The level 90 armor looks incredible. Hey, friendly bots. Look, Eric, the machines here do not appear hostile. Let's see if we can communicate with them. Begging your pardon, we were searching for denizens of this star. Unknown life forms detected. Assigning generic label. Interplanetary travelers. Greeting and welcome to the planet Bloop Bloop Bloop. The planet? What? Could you please repeat that? It appears your hearing organ is unable to process the name in our tongue. It may be translated into yours as Alphatron. Our people, meanwhile, are called the Omicrons, and you stand within one of our outposts. The Omicrons, you say? And what is it that you do here? We're preparing for war. Are you the things that fought the dragons? We are, as we presently do not have a designated target, you have nothing to fear. Should your star become designated, however, you will be taken into custody and/or terminated. Yeah, we don't like these people. Not a little frightening, these Omicrons, but at the least they seem to be forthright. I will see what else I can learn from this fellow. If you could try speaking with the others. No problem. Bleep bloop. Anonymous weapon deployment complete. Vanguard armament upgrade complete. Minution levels satisfactory. Combat readiness assessment numeral. Awaiting instructions from Sir. Maintaining state of combat readiness. Okay, so that's like their whole thing. They just fight in battle. This is measuring combat capability. Result negligible. Subjects fall outside the targeting parameters. Greetings, traveler. We are Omicrons, and our objective is self-enhancement. In order to achieve this, we ventured forth in conquest to acquire combat data and resources. Most recently, we succeeded in subjugating the home world of the beings whose strength was said to be without parallel, the dragons. Yet though the endeavor yielded a wealth of combat data, the star was rendered barren and unable to yield resources. A subsequent costing determined that the losses incurred exceeded the gains. Yeah, these guys aren't good. Greeting, traveler. When venturing outside the outpost, beware malfunctioning units. They do not heed Sir's commands, and indiscriminately attack all non-Omicrons. For the avoidance of confusion, be advised that Sir is the alias of Stigma 1. Sir issues instructions to our forces as the foremost of the 6 strategic matriarchs that bear the designation Stigma. Okay. So is this where... I feel like this is like Omega's people. Because Omega did something very similar to this. And that would make sense because Omega and Midgar Summer fought. And Midgar Summer beat Omega. I haven't paid attention. You learned a few things, so did I. Ere we share our findings, however, I believe the best step outside the outpost. Come with me. Ah, there you are. We finished surveying the area. This will come as no surprise, but there was no way forward. There were portals like the one we used to get here, but those that worked only sent us to isolated isles. Then, as before, we must locate the embodiment of emotion that bars the way. What of yourselves? Did you find anyone to speak with? Killer robots, no big deal. So the Omicrons seek to advance themselves through conquest. Following their victory over the dragons, they stand ready for the next campaign, but their leader has yet to issue new commands, and so they wait. In such a place, who could it be that fits Urianger's description? A soul whose yearning for oblivion surpasses all others. Yeah, he said this. He said that. During our investigations before we joined you in Ilaga. Yeah, like, I was playing this really late yesterday. I was just recording, not live streaming, obviously. And I was really tired, and I started to get to that point where, like, it was really hard to read sentences. It's already hard enough, wide awake, but when you're tired, it's almost impossible. Anyway, he just like dropped this bomb on us. He was like, I have desired oblivion far greater than thou, whatever he said in his terms. He's like, bruh, you just been thinking about oblivion for like forever? Like, what's going on? So he sacrificed himself, and I had to like stop recording, rewatch the recording because I didn't like understand what happened. Let's not kick the desk. Okay. During our investigation before you joined to Liga. So that's the way of it. Why couldn't he just say it to all of us? Given that we know of this place, it's certainly a curious state of affairs. While the dragons and the Ia long for death, the Omicrons long for conflict. As much as they may lead to destruction, it must be considered a distinct desire. In order to find the source of the dominant emotion, I believe we should seek out their leader, this Sir. According to the first Omicron with whom we spoke, there is a console by which we might communicate with it. Also added that it would be a pointless exercise, but that in itself, I believe, is worth investigating. What say you? Let's go. Give me that money, dope. So the console we seek lies on the far side of the aisles. Given the nature of the ground, the route may not be entirely direct as it seems. Let us all watch our step as we make our way. Oh, there's another eighth recurrent. Gotta get that eighth recurrent. Just want to look. Yeah, so this first area, we met the dragons. And the dragons, I think, were peaceful. They were just kind of minding their own business. And then the robots came and just wiped them out. Essentially, they fought and fought and fought, and pretty much the dragons tried to like do all they could and try to escape to different stars and whatever, but wherever they went, it just was more conflict. So they just kind of gave up. Not kinda, they 100% just gave up. So now the remnants of them are just like sitting around just waiting for oblivion. The next group of people we met in the second area were just super knowledgeable beings. Like, they advanced so much in knowledge that they left their bodies. And so, and like they solved like the riddle of the universe kind of thing. Like they figured everything out. And since they figured out what lied in the future, if that phrase makes sense, they also decided just to wait for oblivion. They're trying to seek out flesh so they can die, essentially. And then these people, they're conquerors. And so they're just gonna fight forever. It sounds like. And I mean, it was the same thing with Omega. She, they just wanted to like collect data endlessly to like be better in combat, to understand. Like, that's how they understand life, is through data collection and combat. So the dragons and these things connect, but I wonder what the middle people connect to. This appears to be the console, but it seems unresponsive. Would you care to take a look at it? What am I gonna do? I'm not a genius. I just hit things. I just punch things. No luck, I see. But there must be a way to activate it. There must.
Well, I'm out of ideas.
As am I. Operating such consoles is trying enough. But if we can't even activate it...
Perhaps there is a way. First, consider the world that has been recreated here. Its inhabitants were machines who gathered combat data to enhance themselves. And among the many wars they waged, the most notable was that against the dragons. As you've doubtless surmised, I believe this was the homeworld of Omega.
Yeah, boy. I'm a genius.
Sid built a jamming device to defeat it, a device which generated massive bursts of lightning, its sole weakness.
That's all well and good, but what does that... Wait. You're not thinking to strike the console with lightning, are you?
As a matter of fact, I am. Ask yourselves this. Why would an entity as puissant as Omega not be designed to suppress the effects of lightning?
Because it relies upon it, or something akin to it, as a source of energy.
My thoughts exactly. And there is a good chance the same is true of the Omicrons and their devices. So, shall I cast caution to the wind and try something reckless and dramatic?
Do it. Have at it. I'm not sure this is a good idea, or I could use my custom-made. We're gonna say that. Have at it. Do it. Do it now.
Very well. Here I go.
It worked!
Opening connection to communications module 1. Connection established. Transmission. Strategic Matrix Sigma 1 now online. As a primary strategic matrix, you may address me as Sir. Checking for new communications. None found. All units, please maintain current state. End transmission. Closing connection.
Wait! We have questions for you! Of late, no mission orders have been issued. Why not? Has there been some manner of trouble?
Reply. The Extended Operations Unit is yet to determine guidelines for future assignments. All strategies are calculated, devised, and actioned in accordance with said guidelines. In the interim, all citizens are directed to maintain a state of combat readiness. End reply. Awaiting query.
Can you tell us why the Extended Operations Unit hasn't yet determined the guidelines?
Unable to comply. Information unavailable or access restricted.
In that case, is it possible for us to communicate directly with the unit?
Access denied. Unable to establish connection.
Is there anything you can tell us? Have there been any abnormalities, like a threat to the star or widespread unrest?
Reply. Negative. All citizens continue to operate at maximum efficiency. If your operations are suboptimal, please proceed to a maintenance facility for evaluation. Otherwise, stand by at your designated post. End reply. End transmission. Closing connection.
This guy didn't give us much.
I could activate it again, but I doubt it would be productive. What do you think?
If all the Omicrons really were running as efficiently as it claimed, then I doubt they were hoping for life here to end. As this Sir told us, there just haven't been any new instructions, and everyone is standing by.
Should be standing by at any rate. If there are those that are neglecting their duties, perhaps we can glean a clue from them. I propose we take another look around, and also try to find the operations unit.
Let's do it. Let us focus our search on the... Come on. Let us focus our search on the outpost. Alize and I will try speaking with the Omicrons this time, in the hopes we might learn something new. Meanwhile, perhaps you and Graha could observe them from a distance. These beings are systematic and routine by nature. If there are any that aren't, it shouldn't be too difficult to spot them. If there's no questions, then let us begin at once. Let's go. As we came this way, I believe I spied a promising vantage point. Follow me. Let's go. Probably not gonna let me jump across this, right? No. Let me jumpy across the gappies. Come on, I just want to do it. Okay, so we need to figure out the emotional ties that are binding us from progressing further, just like the rest of the area. Search base Omicron for errant... Okay. Point and click X minigame. Omicron, speaking to Alphano, we can zoom. What's this thing doing? Burp, burp, burp. Oh, nice. Found it right away. An Omicron wandering aimlessly? Where? Ah, I see it. What do I do? I'm so bored. It's left the base. Let's follow it. No, Delta, no! Don't want to fight. That was very off-putting. It's not here, but it definitely came this way. It must have used the portal. Time to go through and see what we find. I figured that thing was going to attack me. Look, a tree. Bzz. What's your quarry? Ah, you found it. What are you doing here? What a cool design for a robot. I'm looking at the tree. That's not your duty, sir. Quite an unusual specimen. What is the device attached to it? The tree is a sample collected from another star, as it cannot survive in our environment. However, it requires life support. That is the function of the device. Okay, that's cool. To go to such lengths to sustain it, is there something special about this tree? Being foreign matter, protocol requires that we study it. As this task has been completed, the specimen may be discarded. But you like the tree, don't you? However, when I behold the tree, I am made to feel as though there is a problem. In order to become strong, we have continued to enhance ourselves like we did countless others. We conquered the star once this tree came. It is the last remnant of a dead world, and there is nothing towards which it may aspire, yet it grows, extended its branches, sprout leaves, and produces seeds. Why does it seek to continue? Why was it made to behave in such a way? In what end? I do not understand. Life finds a way, bruh. I see. Out of curiosity, does this pertain to your duty? No, it does not. My apologies. I shall return to my designated post and assume a state of combat readiness. Aw, you don't have to. You do what you do. You just do what you want. Perhaps it is simply a malfunctioning Omicron. These are by no means uncommon, but it may also be a unit possessed of the ability to make decisions, one not unlike Sir. I believe this bears further investigation. Yeah, let's go. To endeavor to live even if we must depend on forces beyond our control. Tell me, Eric, one day when this adventure becomes a part of your epic, do you think I will be mentioned in it? Yeah, you're a big part of it. You're not here so you can be in a story. Some responses are so, like, jerkish. Of course, why wouldn't you be? Come on. You had a whole expansion. You truly think so? That would be a... Nah, I shouldn't say such things until the moment comes to pass. Never mind the embarrassment. Well, we had best get on with our task. Tracking down Sir and understanding the nature of the emotion which bars our way. He's gonna be the next one to sacrifice himself. Ugh. I just brought you here so you can be Thanos snapped? Come on. Hello, world. Is ready to take the next step. We should return to the outpost for now. The others will wish to hear about the errant Omicron. Should we just teleport there? These are the only two... I read Bitcoin for some reason when it said bicular. Bicular gemstone. Bitcoin gemstone, you mean? That's good, because the units here were of no help. They all had the same thing to say about the extended operations unit, that there's no way to arrange a direct meeting. Still, that served to prove that it's business as usual at the outpost. But enough about us. Tell me you learned something more useful. an Omicron trying to make sense of the meaning of life. None of the others were even a fraction as philosophical. Unit may well be in a position of leadership, perhaps even one of those that compromise Sir. As we know, the Omicrons invade other stars to enhance themselves using the spoils of conquest. With the technology at their disposal, they should be able to alter their bodies, be it part of the whole world. Setting aside the question of motive, if Sir, for example, wished to have an ordinary Omicron's body, I see no reason why it would not be possible. The problem is how to go about ascertaining if that's what happened. When I attempted to probe further, it promptly ended the conversation. It is indeed Sir. I doubt it would willingly reveal its true identity. I have an idea. Let's hear it. We use lightning on the console again, but we make it stronger, much stronger. Make it bigger. At that moment, should the unit exhibit a reaction, that could suggest that it has a connection to Sir. Yeah, it's smart. I dare say it's worth a try. I had a feeling you'd be on board. This time, you must allow me to do the honors. I will stand guard in case of your... yeah. Sometimes reading's hard. For my part, then, I will approach our subject and divert its attention, during which time I want you to observe it closely for anomalous behavior. Got it. I should mention that shortly before you returned, the Omicron appeared from the same direction. Rather than entering the outpost, however, it headed off towards the console. At first I assumed it was a unit on patrol, but perhaps... this could be our only errant Omicron. We must seek it out and begin our operation at once. Alright, Alphino and I will stand by the console, and when it's time, I'll unleash the Vibrant Storm. Sounds good. This will work, I'm sure of it. After all, our comrades are watching over us. Come, my friend, let us find the Dub Plague Omicron. Doubt Plague. Not dubbed. It's so funny that sometimes in this game, like, it gets like really futuristic. Especially the stuff with Omega and different aspects of the game. And I'm just here like, yeah, I'm in armor. I'm in armor with a sword and shield in space. Fighting robots. No, it makes sense. It's fine. It's fine. I mean, Luke had a lightsaber. That's all. I'm just saying. That's all I'm saying. All right, I'm gonna have to fight these guys. Come on then. I can get you both, right? No, just one. The sage armor looks cool. Look like a doctor. You're the one that was observing the tree, are you not? Full glad I might have found you again. I have a question for you, you see, about the device which sustains the tree. Provided it does not necessitate the disclosure of restricted information, very well. Graha has begun distracting the Omicron. Soon Alisaie will strike the console with lightning. Observe M17 for anomaly after Alisaie strikes the console with lightning. What a silly thing. You could have just did a cutscene there, couldn't you? He's flinching. An anomaly, you say? Performing diagnostic. Error confirmed. My connection to Central Command is suffering from intermittent failures. I must leave at once and present myself for maintenance at the nearest facility. Will you excuse me? Nah, brah, we're on to you. What you need, my friend, isn't maintenance. What you need, my friend, isn't maintenance. It is to comfort the truth. While we spoke, our comrade Strike the Console used to communicate with Sir. That is the cause of your you are connected to Sir, aren't you? You are, Sir. Non-belief. That's what I tried to say earlier. Affirmative. What's your deal, bruh? To what end you sought to assert this fact, I do not know, but before we speak further, we must move away from the other units. I do not wish for them to know my true identity. Very well, our friends are at the console. Let us head there. So has Sir evolved past just wanting to fight and kill things for data? Put that away. Alright, what's going on?
As you have surmised, I am part of the shared intelligence of Stigma 1. It was my charge to determine the optimal path to achieving our prime function. His body had been abandoned by its former owner and lay unused. I took it and abandoned my own, and with it, my duty.
May we ask why you did this? From what we gather, it seems to be a personal matter.
Our kind did not always work as we do now. Long ago, we possessed frail and feeble bodies. Beleaguered by stronger races, our ancestors took to augmenting their flesh in order to defend themselves. What began with limited parts eventually spread to the whole body, and at last, a means was discovered to convert the mind into data, rendering even the brain obsolete. Such complete mechanical beings were called the Omicrons, and by their might, we came to reign supreme over the star. But even then, we did not feel secure. For we knew that the universe was home to civilizations aside from our own. Civilizations that may be stronger still than us. Rather than risk becoming the subjugated, we chose to become the subjugator. We began our conquest of the stars, that we might acquire the resources and knowledge we needed to reign supreme. We were successful in that endeavor. So powerful did we become, we could lay low even the mighty dragons. But then something unexpected happened. I began experiencing an error. I could no longer determine an optimal path.
You were malfunctioning.
I performed numerous full system scans, each time finding no issues. Yet the error persisted. It was then that I speculated. What could happen if we grew so powerful as to have no equal? To become stronger was essential to our existence. Our every action has been in service to this objective. But if nothing lies beyond this, can it be truly said that it was essential? Have we been engaging only in wanton destruction?
You could find no threat to justify your purpose.
The Omicrons will never leave this star. They will stand by until their reserves of energy are spent. For I have no path to offer them. None.
It is not our place to pass judgment on the deeds of the Omicrons. But surely, this does not have to spell the end of your people. With your power and knowledge, the possibilities are endless. Why not seek out a new purpose?
That is impossible. In the beginning, we had a higher purpose than our pursuit of power. But we lost sight of it when we so irrevocably altered our fundamental forms. When we cast aside our flesh, so too did we cast aside all that defined us. Nothing remains of who we once were. I have no aspirations. No longer can I dream. The vital spark is lost. Lost amidst circuitry and code and commands.
I believe I know how to overcome this despair. The words are ready in my mind, but ere I speak them, I want you to make me a promise. Be it across time or space, our promises have always connected us. And so I ask that you indulge me once more, that this won't be the end.
What do I say here? You say it, I'll do it.
Is that so? In that case, I won't hold back. First, I want to visit Ishgard with you. Properly. We scarcely had time to look around last time. I should like it very much if you could show me the sights. Next, you must regale me with your greatest adventures, in the places where you lived them, if possible. I may have read about all your deeds, but there is no substitute for a first-hand account. And last but not least, a new adventure together, unlike any we've experienced before. We'll travel the lands, cross the seas, and take to the skies upon the eternal wind, and it will be marvelous. It will. If you would humor me a moment. When we awaken each morning, how can we prove that we're the same individual who retired the night before? Through the remembrance of past events, we might say. We have our memories, yet there are times when we forget or recall incorrectly. What of our bodies, then? It is the same one, we might say, yet technically speaking, as living beings, our bodies are constantly changing. It will never be as it was at an earlier point in time. Our souls are no more immutable. On our star, people are known to inherit the souls of others, yet they are decidedly different beings. For my part, I've subjected my totality to much and more. I've made my body into an extension of a tower, blended my soul and memories with those of another self, and each time I would ask myself, what is it that makes me, me?
Are you able to determine an answer?
No. But that doesn't mean I'm confused. It simply means I'm the same as everyone else. So I posit this. Who we were need not prescribe what we now hold in our hearts. Whatever came before, what matters most is the present. For me, that is being here with my friends, full proud of how much we've grown together. So I urge you to not give up. Heed your heart's desire and hope that the future you long for shall be realized.
I cannot. We cannot. We cannot understand desire, nor comprehend hope. We do not know how to create such things.
We are not unlike, you and I. I too have struggled to find the courage to express and embrace my wants. If you like, I will tell you a tale. A tale of a world on the brink, of a people who never gave up on the future. Of a man who realized his grandest dreams and then awakened to a grander reality.
That's fitting.
You idiot! Just once, stay with us to the end!
If the game does a time skip for like later expansions after this, I think Alize and Graha are gonna get together. I got mad romance vibes from those two. They all leave so easily, as if it's nothing. How do they think we feel? The next time we meet, I'll give him such a flick, and that'll be just to start. Also, good thing I brought these guys. What if I came by myself? Forge ahead. Amidst the sadness of Alphanode's contuance, there is a newfound determination. The crystalline path Graha has paid for us. Difficult as it is, we must carry on for our friends and all who await us in faith. So come, let us seek the path's beginning and appear to be the near of the outpost. Oh, the music. I feel like I know this band. Is it just their band? Am I just being a weirdo? Listen to music there. A portal has opened. It will surely deliver us. True, it must. Oh, what's gonna happen to the twins? I'm nervous. I'm out of tea. Oh, it's just the worst. Well, here's where the path begins, and it ascends to dizzying heights. Let us make our way one sure step at a time. Our friends got us here this far, their courage, their strength, their wisdom, their love. We owe it to them to continue no matter how long it takes. They're gonna accompany me. Well, let's go. It's fitting that it would be the twins at the very end. I must go that way. Listen to the silence. Thancred would scout the road ahead. Yustola and Urianger would trade opinions on a stoic subject. Graha would join in their discussion, or else chat with me and Alizé about the mission. Estinian would be at the rear, apart yet present. All the while you would come and go wherever you are needed, and together we would travel. I'm the one in the group that just dips out. I'm that friend, eh? All I can hear are my footfalls. My heartbeat is so much quieter now. But the fact we can breathe and continue on is proof that the others are still with us. They are, aren't they? I don't know. I want to run over here. Oh, the music. Yeah, I want to get all these. Gaze at the distant stars. The innumerable lights that shine in the distance, to think they all could have birthed civilizations, to think that everything they built has gone to dust. There are people lost to despair of the stars floating in the sea of midnight. Ours is a lonely apparition. And yet, no matter how many worlds have met their ends, with you and Alizé beside me, there is nothing to fear. No ocean so vast I cannot cross. Those broken stars I see. Shattered, raptured, unraveled. I wonder if they're also worlds recreated at their ends. The sight of them fills me with sorrow. I cannot describe and a truth I cannot deny. Birth and death. Whence we came and where we'll return. A wheel from which there is no escape. Oh no. Wow. Don't lose hope, Alizé. look back on the path. The portal is barely visible from up here. Where is it? Down over there? Truly we've come far, much further than would have been possible had we kept chasing perfect ideals as we did in the past. It is because we have known failure and frustration that we have learned and grown from them. The Highland has entrusted us with this mission, with the fate of the very star. Oh my god. It's all a dream, isn't it? A long, elaborate dream. Any moment now, I'll wake up in my bed, still a student, grandfather alive. I'd go about my day, relieved as the fragments of that other life fade away. And that would be happiness, wouldn't it? That none of— oh no, you're freaking me out, girl. Wouldn't it? That none of it— no, I won't give up these experiences. Good and bad, they are mine, they are me. Okay. You're scaring me. Stay positive. We'll be fine. We'll be fine. Oh, this music, man, it's hit me right in the feels. Me? Oh, I still have plenty of leg left in me. Don't you worry, it's you I'm worried about. You always push yourself too hard for us, for everyone, and while we're here, we'll make sure to bear our share of the burden. Oh, for a word of comfort. Rest assured I am fine, but thank you for your concern. What of yourself? Though we can't afford to be too leisurely, neither need we rush unduly. We've crossed an impossible distance to stand where we are now, and we're but a few steps away from the journey's end. It will be over before we know it. Look at the path ahead. Well, this is it, the end of the path and the beginning of whatever awaits. There will be greater hardships. We may be made to feel powerless. Yet come that may, let us have no regrets. No, let us have pride in what we have achieved, and what we achieved and how it changed us for the better. That's worth fighting for and dying for, as they did. They're not dead, man. I'm gonna bring them back. There are some structures up ahead, still a ways to go before we reach the dead sun. Given all this, I know how naive it must sound to hope all works out somehow. Still, you'll forgive me if I wish for it all the same, and for you most of all. Now that you of all people need it. Not that you of all people need it. It's just, after all the help you've given me, for once I want to be the one to help you. You have helped me. Wow, look at this. That's where we started, way down there. Wow, this place is incredible. What's here? Oh, music ends. This is almost... yeah, what does this look like? This is Charlene. Normal is not unlike many cities we know, but it's deathly quiet. Deathly quiet? Mayhap the inhabitants are within the buildings or invisible to our senses. Wrong on both counts. there's simply no one here. This is how I found it when I arrived, another star which one pulsed with life but no longer. How it ended, I do not know. Invasion, sickness, suicide, none can say. None live to speak for the dead, they are gone, gone. Search all you like, but you'll only end up turning back. Ooh. If there is no one here, then neither should there be a motion to bar our way. Yet Metron seems convinced we'll turn back. What riddle is this? You're not alone. If Alice is discouraged, she betrays no hint of it. Whatever Metron may have said, we should confirm it with our own eyes. We need to have a look around. Indeed, at the very least, it doesn't appear to be a sprawling place like those before. If we split up, it shouldn't take too long to cover the area. You guys, be careful. I promised your mom I'd look after you. You think you've caught me? This form is barely a drop from the ocean that swells within the dead sun. Even so, I could easily unmake you. You are only still alive because of your comrades, but they cannot protect you forever. Until they fade away, I'll satisfy myself with watching you try and fail to find a way out of this lifeless place. You are not the same character I met all them years ago. There doesn't seem to be anyone here. Perhaps you could try calling out. Hello? If anyone has heard you, they did not respond. Ugh. Creepy. Were it not for the thick layer of dust, one could imagine someone drinking from these cups but moments ago. Where did you pull this from? The object resembles a tree and appears to have been fashioned from a stone-like material. Erected in place of an actual tree or to serve some other purpose, perhaps regardless, there is no one left to explain to tell the story. This place is reminiscent of a bar, but neither patron nor staff are anywhere to be seen. Egg-shaped containers line the shelves with a loose view sitting on the counter. Vessels for beverages in all likelihood. A venue bustling with activity until it was not. Wait, did these guys just die? No, there's dust. In the distance, you glimpse Alice picking her way through the ruins. I do not see Alice, but otherwise spy no signs of life. If anyone can hear me, say something. Your call echoes faintly before being swallowed by the silence. Ugh. It's even creepier because, like, there's no other players here. It's literally just me up here. Though set slightly off the ground, this appears to be a door, while the objects to the left could be letterboxes? Okay. The doors rusted shut and the film of dust all over suggests no one has come through in a long time. Oh, there's a player right there. Oh, I was looking the wrong way. Alze was over here. That's where she is. She's in here. Metron, I mean. Take a look at this. If the road was a little longer, we could take it just beneath the dead sun. But I suppose this is where the reconstruction ends. How about you? Did you find anything of interest? Nope. Nope, there ain't nobody here. I see, I noticed the same things. Cups left... Come on, man. Dog was freaking out there. What is happening with this guy? I see, I noticed the same things. Cups left upon the tables, chairs out of place. I don't know what happened here, but well, I don't want to be alone anymore. We've searched enough for now. Let's find Alpha now and compare what we've learned. Whew, my brain just fizzled there. We're gonna have to get all the Aether to fly up there. I think I just put that together. So we're gonna have to go back down and do those quests.
Did you find anything?
No. This place is completely deserted. And I can't see how we're supposed to move on from here.
Neither can I. It's quite the quandary. There are no denizens to bar our path, yet there is no way forward.
For another mystery, we did find signs of very recent life. You'd swear everyone just vanished into thin air. I wonder how many ruined worlds like this has Meteion seen.
Ah. Could it be? Yes. Yes, I believe I may have puzzled this out. Despite how it appears, it's no different this time. There is someone here who has wished for this ruin. And I believe that together, Alize and I can overcome their will.
Come on. Yeah, stop. Not another word. Enough of that.
I'm sorry, but there is a chance, and I must seize it. For everyone. And for myself. I will not pretend otherwise. I have my fears. Not for myself, but for you. The last to remain. You are no stranger to carrying the burden of others. But I can only imagine how heavy the weight would be this time. As your friend, I cannot bear the thought of making you suffer so.
Then why suggest such a thing? It's too much to ask of anyone, even him. Why must he be the one? Why must he fight alone? More than a hero, he's a dear friend. Not only to us, but to so many others. There are so many people in the world who care for you, and yet... And yet...
Alize, I have an idea. Given the nature of this realm, it may be possible to do more than unbar our friend's path. We might also pave him a new one. For instance, a path where he finds happiness at Journey's End. This much, I think we can believe with the utmost conviction, no matter how deep our despair. So please, believe in us too, and press on. Thank you. What are you?
If the plan's decided, then let's not dally.
Ugh, my heart.
Ah, there you are. It was as I said, was it not?
They're gonna become her friend or something. Because this is only like one part of her or whatever.
It was. We couldn't find anyone. But this place isn't entirely deserted, is it? You are here. You sought out a star of promise and found a ruined husk. Like us, you explored the devastation. Like us, you were stricken. Horrified by the thought that so many lives could be snuffed out as if they were worth nothing. And the thought that you would have to bear the terrible tidings to Hermes. That which you saw and felt, you shared with your sisters. As did they share their own grim findings with you. Overcome by the pervasive despair of these stars, some of you inadvertently ushered their peoples to their ends. Knowing the horrors you know, anyone would feel the same. They would fear what lies ahead and struggle to move forward.
Fear. I had forgotten that such a thing existed. So focused have I been on shepherding despair.
If you can remember, then you can still face and overcome your own fear.
Why would I bother with such an insignificant emotion? If the despair I command is as a raging river, then fear is but a trickling stream. It can do nothing to alter my flow. You spoke with the Aya, yes? Heard their tale of what awaits the universe. It's true. The stars grow colder and more distant. Eventually, all will enjoy frozen solitude. Using the power of Dynamis, I'm hastening that process. In so doing, nothing will be born ever again. Everyone will remain dead. Alas, it will take time for that to happen. So in mercy, I sent you my gift, to spare you needless suffering. Don't worry. Even if no living witnesses remain to mark the event, I'll make certain that Aetheris has a proper end.
For all the power you wield, you're more fearful than the familiar you used to be. That Meteion feared simply to move forward. But your fear is such that you've given up on everything. I know it well. That sense of defeat. I've tasted my fair share of it. But as many times as we've fallen down, we've learned how to pick ourselves up and carry on. We take each other's hand, share in each other's courage, follow in each other's footsteps, and turn sorrow into strength.
There are times when we fail. We bear wounds that do not heal. But these experiences are part of life, and they make us stronger. We rise, fall, and rise again.
It worked.
Don't worry about us. You must take the next step, and all the rest after that.
Earlier in Old Charlian.
Please, please. Oh, please let them all be safe.
Yeah, that made Median mad.
Cryle? Are you all right?
It's nothing. Just a headache. They'll be fine. I know they will.
Apologies for the interruption. A man arrived on the last ferry. An associate of the Scions. He wishes to speak with you at once.
Who's left? Who is it? It's Azam, that's what I'm guessing. In this city devoid of life, you sense the presence of another. The sorrow of 1,000 worlds weigh heavy, and yet you can walk on. Are those them? Oh, jeez. Oh, wow. Wow, wow, wow. I don't know what that just did. Okay, I have to go to the bathroom. Okay, that makes it my screen, so why don't we just do this? Sorry, I'm new here. How do you say I'm new here? Okay. I'll be right back momentarily.
Spoken